one for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Apparently, they were at some hotel, and he claimed that somebody was stealing his things, and they started arguing. There was 3 people in the room, and then one of them ran out before the police got there. The lady claimed that my guy, was assaulting her with some kind of brass knuckle. And the other case is a possession of controlled substance. On the first case, he's got 100,000. On the second, he's got a 50,000. So I'm asking that the 100,000 be reduced to 20,000 and the 50,000 to 15,000.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Judge Esparza. Today is Thursday, April the 11th. We have some writ hearings scheduled for this afternoon. The defendants are in the courtroom. We do not have a court reporter. If you are requesting a court reporter, your case will be reset for a later date. Not hearing any objections, we will proceed as such. The first case, I'm just going to call them as they logged on. The first case I'm going to call is C1573-24-E, State of Texas versus Yasmin Garcia.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Lindemuth for Ms. Garcia.
I just made it. You speak English, correct, Ms. Garcia? Right there's, move a little bit further back. A little bit more, right there. Just face the TV monitor. Ms. Garcia is present in the courtroom. She is in your speak. This is your motion, Mr. Lindemuth. You may proceed.
Your Honor, I was just staffing this with Mr. Esquivel. Yesterday, I spoke to Annalise with the DA's office, asked her if she would be willing to agree to a PR bond. Via text message, she responded she would. I just wanted to verify that with Mr. Esquivel to make sure that his file reflects it. And that's basically where we're at, Your Honor. I think that we have an agreed resolution.
That's correct, Your Honor. For the court's consideration, we're asking, or we have an agreement that on the possession of controlled substance penalty group 2 less than 1 gram, that that the bond be reduced to 5,000 PR.
She's still in here on the possession of marijuana charge also, right? The complaint hasn't been filed?
It has been filed, Judge.
It has? Oh, okay, all right. It has been filed, you're correct. Okay, so the agreement then to reduce the possession charge to $5,000 PR, correct?
Yes, Judge.
My understanding, Judge.
Raise your right hand, man. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? State your name loudly, please.
Yasmin Garcia.
How old are you, Ms. Garcia?
19.
What city do you live in?
Edinburgh.
Who do you live with? Live with your parents?
No.
Who do you live with?
There's no one at the moment.
Live by yourself?
Yes.
You have contact information for her, David?
I do not. Well, I have, yes, Judge, I have some, but I do need your phone number.
We'll get it from her and we'll have my staff contact you regarding, do you have a phone, Ms. Garcia? You don't have a phone? Do you know your address? Where you live?
My last address was 5.
You don't have to say, do you know where it is though?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have family, parents that live in Edinburgh?
No.
Where do your parents live? Where were you born? I didn't see an ice hold on her. Did you? She in the detainer? Okay.
Not to my knowledge, Judge.
All right. Make sure you get some contact information for her, Mr. Lindemann.
Yes, sir.
All will be reduced to $5,000 PR as per the agreement of the parties. I'm going to order random UAs through probation, which means probation is going to contact you to go in and get drug tested. So no more drugs, no more alcohol. Do you understand? If you come back dirty for drugs or alcohol, you may end up back in jail. Do you understand that? Stay in contact with your attorney when you get out, okay? Need your answer.
Yes.
All right. Bond will be reduced to $5,000 PR.
Thank you, Judge.
Anything else?
Your Honor, that's all I have. May I be excused?
Sir, thank you. She may be excused. Good luck to you, man. The next case we're gonna call is C-1599-24-F, State of Texas versus Marcos Pardo. Speak English, Mr. Coronel? Yes, sir. Mr. Coronel is present in the courtroom. He is English speaking. Mr. Chavano, there you are.
Yes, good
This is
afternoon,
your
Your Honor.
motion, sir. Right there's fine. Just face the monitor, sir. You may proceed, sir.
Victor Chavana for Marcos Coronado. I have a tentative agreement with the state, Your Honor. I don't know if Mr. Esquivel has that information. I have the email from Ms. Vargas. She was willing to reduce the robbery charge from a $50,000 bond to I believe, a $20,000 cash surety. And she was willing to reduce the endangering charge from $75,000 to $40,000 cash surety. Those are the only bonds that we had agreement on. The only question I do have, I don't have a probable cause. I don't know if Mr. Esquivel has it for the endangering charge. My client seems to be super in the dark about any child being involved in any of this. So I haven't received that probable cause. I'm not real sure what that's about this time.
Judge, that does reflect the agreement between the state and the defense.
Anything on any agreement on because you said the endangering, the robbery, but he's got an assault. I see 2 assault charges.
That's correct. That's correct, Your Honor. And a possession charge as well. We did not have agreement. No, we did not have agreement on those.
Okay. OJ, you have a recommendation on those charges?
Judge, I would assume that we were asking that they stay.
That's correct. That's correct.
I have a note saying from Ana leasing that the remaining bond amounts are appropriate given the nature of the offense and the fact that the defendant was already out on bond for a felony when he committed these offenses. Judge, and just to answer Mr. Chavana's question, as far as the endangering goes, apparently there was a 3-year-old child in the vehicle at the time the defendant was assaulting the female victim, and also that he was driving recklessly with the 3-year-old child and she was unrestrained.
That's what I assumed. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
That's in the complaint.
Your Honor, at this time, I'm just in agreement with the state's recommendation as a whole.
Okay. Raise your right hand, sir. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
State your name.
Marcos Eduardo Coronel, sir.
Where were you born, Mr. Coronel? What city do you live in?
Donovan.
Oh, you live in Hidalgo County. All your life?
Yeah, I'm life boss, sir.
Family in Hidalgo County? Parents?
Sir.
Yes. Okay. You said he's out on bond on a felony, OJ?
Felony POM, Judge.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and reduce the bond on the abandoning charge. That's per the agreement to $40,000 cash surety. On the robbery charge to $20,000 cash surety. That was the agreement, right?
It's $50,000 to $20,000.
Okay. And the bond will remain on the, let's see, there's another assault set at $25,000. That'll remain at $25,000, and there's another assault at 15. That'll remain at 15,000. The POM will be reduced to $5,000 cash surety. If you make bonds, sir, stay in contact with your attorney. You understand? All right. Good luck to you. Anything else?
Your Honor, just for the record, it was going to be $75,000 to $40,000 on the abandonment and endangerment. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That was the agreement, right?
That's right.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Chana.
Thank you, Your Honor. Having the may I excuse, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. Have a good afternoon.
Have a great day.
The next case we're going to call is C-1595-24-8, State of Texas versus Mario Reyes. You speak English, Mr. Reyes? He's present in the courtroom. He's English speaking. Mr. Quintana, this is your motion, sir. You may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor, good afternoon. I'm Carlos Quintana, representing Mr. Reyes. Your Honor, we did file this application for essentially a bond reduction here. Mr. Reyes has basically three charges. One of them is aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and the bond on that one was set at $100,000. He's got a possession of controlled substance, and the bond on that one is $50,000, and also a POM 6,000, so a total of $156,000. Your Honor, we are asking that the $100,000 bond be reduced to $20,000, the $50,000 be reduced to $15,000, and the POM on a PR basis. Mr. Reyes is a U.S. citizen, Your Honor. He lives with his mom in McAllen, and he has no sources of income at the present time. The allegation in this case is that somehow he hit somebody with brass knuckles, but essentially that's not what my client is saying occurred in this case, quite the opposite. But nevertheless, he was charged with it. And so, again, he has no, at the present time, he's got no sources of income. He lives with his mother in McAllen, and he has been trying to find a job, but at the present time, he's not able to. So at the present time, the $156,000 is just something he cannot possibly make. So I'm asking that you grant those.
Your Honor, this defendant is a habitual offender. The state is in agreement that the bonds may be unreasonable at this time. So we are recommending that they be reduced. The aggravated assault to $50,000 cash surety, and the possession of controlled substance at $10,000 cash surety.
Okay, the first one, do you say 5-0?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And there's a POM case. Would you agree to a PR bond on that one?
I did not see that. 1 second.
I didn't see that. I just see,
It's not included in the WRIT that I filed. Nevertheless, it's there.
I mean,
I think it's set at $2,000 cash surety. Is that correct?
yes, that seems reasonable.
Are you making an oral motion to amend your writ, Mr. Quintana?
I am
to
making an
include that?
oral motion to amend the rate to include the POM and request a PR bond on that one.
Okay. So you're requesting assault to $20,000 and the possession to $15,000. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And OJ, you said you'd go 50 and 10, correct?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. On the POM, we'll go ahead and grant a $2,000 PR bond. Raise your right hand, sir. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
State your name.
Mario Alonso Jordan Reyes.
How old are you, sir?
I'm 37.
Where were you born?
McAllen.
What city do you currently live in?
McAllen.
How long have you lived in Hidalgo County?
My whole life, sir.
Do you have a job right now?
No, sir. I'm currently employed.
When was the last time you worked?
2019, I was working Midland, Odessa,
Doing?
Roosevelt, rig up, rig down. I was working oil field.
We need to get a job, sir.
Yes, sir.
You make bond.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna order random UAs through probation. Same thing I told the other individual, if they contact you, or they will contact you, you need to make sure you show up. If you don't show up, you may end up back in orange. You need to stay clean, no drugs, no alcohol. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
No contact. Didn't see any EPOs on this one, I believe. No contact. The alleged victim. How are you? Are you related to Lauren Pettis?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, no contact with her. Don't attempt to make contact with her in any form or fashion. No phone calls, text messages, social media, anything. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
The possession of controlled substance bond will be reduced to $5,000 cash surety. And the ag assault bond will be reduced to is there a weapon involved? All the knuckles, right? That's the alleged knuckle. They did locate the brass knuckles in the room, right? The ag assault bond will be reduced to $25,000 cash surety. I think that's all of them, correct?
That is all, Your Honor.
Again, no contact with this alleged victim, random UAs, no drugs, no alcohol. You understand if you make bond. Stay in contact with your attorney if you get out.
Yes, sir.
Right. Have a seat. Good luck to you. Thank you, Mr. Quintana.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
Next case we're gonna call is C-1541-24-L, Texas versus Orlando Flores.
Good morning,
Speak
Judge.
English, Mr. Flores. Mr. Flores is present. You said yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
He is English speaking. Good afternoon, Mr. Gatsa.
Good
Your
afternoon,
motion, sir.
Judge.
You may proceed.
Thank you. Carlos Garza for Mr. Flores. Judge, he's being held on a evading arrest or detention in a vehicle. State jail felony. He's 20 years old, U.S. citizen, no kids. I believe the bond is $15,000. He's unemployed. He has no assets, nowhere to go get the money. And I'll be perfectly frank with you, because I know the prosecutor probably already knows this, and that is that when I first talked to him was back in May of last year. He was in for another felony for injury to a child or injury to an elderly person. He was claiming self-defense, and he got released on that, and he was out on bond when he got popped for this. It's $15,000. It's not a crime of violence, and we're asking for this to be lowered to something you can afford, maybe a $5,000 cash surety.
Judge, we can agree to a reduction to 5,000 cash surety.
Wonderful.
Okay. Raise your right hand, sir. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. You can put your hand down. State your name, please.
I'm not Florida, sir.
How old are you, Mr. Flores?
20.
Where were you born?
Mission.
What city do you currently live in?
Peñitas, Texas.
Say it again.
Peñitas, Texas.
Okay. Who do you live with?
Right now I live in parents, sir.
Okay. You have a job?
Not currently, sir.
You need to find a job, sir.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna order random UAs through probation. Also, same thing I told the other individuals, sir. You make sure you show up and get tested. Bond will be reduced to $5,000 cash surety as per the agreement of the parties. In contact with your attorney, you understand if you make bond. Anything else?
That's all I have.
Is there anything? Okay,
Nothing from us, Judge.
all right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. You want to see me get a hold of this? We got two more, OJ.
Judge, I got a
Okay,
text
okay.
message from Chris Cavazos on one of the cases. I'm not sure. Do you know which one that is?
Yeah, I just sent it to my staff to go call him, which it's, hold on just a minute.
He said he
It's,
wasn't gonna be, I'm sorry.
It's C-1596-24-I.
He said he wasn't gonna be appearing and he's asking for a probable cause hearing and that it needs to be transferred to a court of record.
Okay, yeah, he does have a pending motion to revoke, in the 275th. It's actually set for the 22nd. So I'll contact the 398, tell them to transfer it over to the 275th and maybe they can take care of it on that day.
Okay,
Mr. Zamora, are you present in the courtroom? You speak English, sir?
Yes, sir.
You have another case, a motion to revoke in the 275th. This case will probably be transferred over there to that court. You've got a hearing date on the 22nd, which is about a week and a half, and they'll address everything at that time. You understand?
Yeah.
All right.
I spoke with the attorney. He's gonna be logging on.
The next one we have, the last one we have is C 1542-24-E, State of Texas versus Sergio Palacios. No hablas inglés, ¿verdad? Mr. Palacios is present. He's Spanish speaking. This is Jorge Ortegon's case. And we just contacted him. He said he was going to be logging on.
Just entered the office.
Have you had any contact with him, OJ?
No, Your Honor. Is this the defendant that has the ice hold? Yeah. Yeah,
He's just logging on.
okay.
It's a possession charge. Yeah. Good afternoon, Jorge. Your client is present in the courtroom. He is Spanish speaking. My coordinator will do the translation, so just go slowly. I'm not sure if you're aware, but he does have an ICE detainer.
Okay, Your Honor, yes, well, I'm hearing about that for the first time, Judge. I hadn't seen the ICE hold. When I got appointed, I didn't see the hold, or at least I hadn't seen it yet. So we filed the writ immediately, Judge. If I may, Your Honor, his bond is currently set at $10,000. It is a possession of a controlled substance charge, Judge. I understand that he has an ICE hold, but we would respectfully request any consideration, potentially a $1,000 cash surety bond to assure, as this honorable court knows, he ain't going to bond out, or he's not going to bond out with 10%. He's going to need to come up with 100% of that bond, Judge.
Okay. OJ?
Judge, we're not recommending a reduction.
Is that one vehicle crash, right? A rollover?
Let me double check.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, sir. Single vehicle crash. Cocaine.
That is correct, Your Honor. Those are the allegations. As this court knows, he is presumed innocent unless proven guilty.
Raise your right hand, sir. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Necesita contestar en voz alto. Okay?
Sí.
What's your name?
Sergio Palacios.
What city do you live in?
Pueblo de Palmas. Peñitas.
How long have you lived there?
Más como 10 años. 10 años. 10 years.
You have a wife and children?
Sí, as a wife.
Do you have a job?
Sí. Yes.
Where do you work? What do you do?
Treviño haciendo casa de carpintería. Building homes, carpenter, había Treviño.
Understand that you have an immigration detainer on your case. If you make bond, you may be deported. There's a very high likelihood that you'll be deported. Do you understand that? Bond will be reduced to $2,500 cash surety.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have, Judge. May my client and I be excused at this time?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Oscar.
Thank you, Judge. You have a great day. Thank you, OJ. You have a great one. Don't Google the Astros. It's not pretty.
I'm getting alerts. Don't worry.
Y'all have a great one.
All right, take care. OJ, thank you. That's all we have for this afternoon. There was another case, actually. Raul Jaime Morales, where you at? Speak English, sir?
Yes, sir.
This is Rubio Salinas' case. Our office contacted Mr. Salinas' office yesterday. He indicated that he was gonna be requesting a probable cause hearing on this matter, so it had been reset April the 25th at 2 p.m. So we've just got to take him off the list.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Take care.